Tim Gay breaks a tackle down the sideline across midfield, inside the 30, 20, 15. They will not catch him today. Touchdown. Catch Inside Bobcat Football with Dennis Francione, Tuesday on the Time Warner Cable Sports Channel, and in Houston, Thursdays on the Comcast Sports Network. One man right to throw, throws over the middle, pass picked off by Wuji at the 35, 30, inside the 25-yard line, and down to the 19. First and 10 coming up, Texas State.
Trying to make a play. We hadn't gotten takeaway all game, and I saw him running the slant. I was able to make a great drive on the ball, intercept it.
This upcoming Saturday, the South Alabama Jaguars will be here. One of the surprises, I think, in the league this year, South Alabama, a record of 3-3 on the year, 1-1 in Sun Belt Conference play. The offense for South Alabama, they're second in passing and third in scoring in the league. Real good quarterback. What do they try to do offensively?
They're pretty balanced. They throw it a little bit more than run, but their quarterback is pretty heady, pretty smooth operator. They play two of them, but they've got a nice, sound offensive plan, and they're really good on defense. They're really aggressive, really up-tempo. They have good athletes. They have good team speed. I think they are a little bit of a surprise to some people, but not to the coaches in this league, because at meetings this summer, all of them told me how good South Alabama was getting and how physical they play the game. And now, as we've watched the film this week, we see all those things coming to fruition.
You mentioned the defensive side of the ball, 15 sacks already for South Alabama. Looked like they really tried to pressure the quarterback.
They do. They're aggressive. They're going to take some chances. They're going to play a lot of man free, and bring extra people, so you have to handle their pressure.
All right, Coach, again, congratulations for the win over Georgia State. We'll see you at homecoming this upcoming Saturday, 6 p.m. against South Alabama.
All right.
Brant Freeman, my broadcast partner on the Texas State Bobcat Radio Network, now joins us. And Brant, big win on Saturday, and of course a big part of the story was the dynamic duo running game of Rob Lowe and Chris Nuttall. Coach Fran and I talked about it. Combined 267 yards on the ground and 3 touchdowns. Great job.
A great job. And you were mentioning in the broadcast the need for more big plays. Well, Chris Nuttall provides you with a 34-yard touchdown run, a 35-yard run sets up another touchdown, and Robert Lowe had a 59-yarder in the game as well. Talking more about Robert Lowe, Bill, past 2 games, 310 yards rushing. You look at his numbers so far, 619 for the year, and he has 7 touchdowns. If you look at the pace of that now, he's on pace to become the Bobcats' first 1,000-yard back since Carrington Bush in 2008, and 14 touchdown pace is what he's on right now. And that would match him with Claude Mathis for the 3rd most all-time in a single season of Bobcat history. He got that back in 1997. So the running game, big element so far for the Cats, going to be huge this Saturday against a very good South Alabama Jaguar football team.
Better than I think many of us expected, if you think back to August and kind of previewing the Sun Belt Conference. And you look at what the Jaguars have done so far, 3-3 record, but keep in mind a 7-point loss in Knoxville at Tennessee, a heartbreaking 1-point loss at Troy in Sun Belt Conference play, and they've got playmakers. They're averaging over 31 points per game, puts them near the top of the Sun Belt Conference. They have Jay Jones, a JUCO transfer, who's averaging 5.6 yards per carry, but it's really Ross Matheny, their quarterback, who really is the engine for that offense, completes well over 60% of his passes. He's thrown 6 touchdowns. He's run for 7 more. He can do both things, and they have 2 of the top 8 tacklers in all the Sun Belt Conference. The Bobcats, like this past Saturday, are going to have to strap on their helmets and be ready.
I really want Bobcat fans to show up in droves as well. Homecoming coming up this Saturday, and keep in mind that 3 of the final 4 games are on the road. You only have 1 more chance to watch the Bobcats beyond this Saturday against the Jaguars. Also should note that if the Bobcats can get a win this Saturday, it'd be the 500th in the history of the Texas State program. So hope to see you there. More so than ever, this Saturday, we need you to unleash that battle cry. For everybody in Inside Bobcat Football, I'm Brant Freeman, and we'll see you next time.